What was that diabolical evil laugh?
Really a paywall.
I feel like he's about to conduct his evil plan. Oh, homie's about to do some devious shit. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kate7th, and I'll be your host today. Yeah, so this is a Yojimbo's video. A lot of people sent this to me. I couldn't stream over the last week, so we're getting to this a little late. Yojimbo is a friend of the channel. He's in my streams very often. I talk to him all the time on Discord some weeks. So yeah, he's a good friend. Let's check it out. I wanted to save it for stream. A lot of people sent this to me.
Zenless Zone Zero's endgame mode Deadly Assault was widely praised when it released, but now it seems many players are only talking about it negatively. Why is that? Howdy, I'm Yojimbo Blade, and I'm here to give a brief explanation and history of Deadly Assault to discuss why many players
Bro.
only talking about it negatively.
This video did so well for me, bro. I don't know why. Bro, I uploaded it, and literally in the first hour, it had 15k views, and I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit, this video did so well.
Why is that? Howdy, I'm Yojimbo Blade, and I'm here to give a brief explanation and history of Deadly Assault to discuss why many players are frustrated with the mode they once adored, my overall thoughts on the matter, and why I find Deadly Assault enjoyable, but maybe not for the reasons you think. Quick overview just to catch everyone up to speed. I love this Billy bug. Okay, Deadly Assault is a mode where the player chooses 3 teams of 3 agents to fight 3 bosses using one of 3 selectable buffs on top of boss-specific buffs to get the highest possible score within 3 minutes and to get 3 stars. Lots of 3s. Each fight also has a special interaction that can give you up to 5,000 performance points. Scores at 6,000 points give 1 star, 14,000 gives 2 stars, and anything beyond 20,000 gives 3 stars, or an S rank. You can get up to 65,000 points against a boss, but the in-game rewards stop at 20k for each. And that's because players earn rewards for each star they get, but polychrome awards stop after 6 stars, and it's a very small amount anyway. And this is great. This game mode is great for players who want to challenge themselves and get high scores, but also very approachable for relaxed and comfortable players. If this mode is not something you enjoy playing, you aren't missing much by just skipping it or playing it once.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, guys, I go through, and you can ask my Discord mods, it's the truth. I literally go through 100+ DMs a day, and like, I don't mind if people DM me on Discord because I'm not a fucking celebrity. I hate when people treat me like one. So you can DM me, just understand that it might take me a while to get to you because I just have so many every single day. But like, I get so many people like stressing out about Deadly Assault in my Discord DMs, and I'm just like, bro, like if you're that stressed out playing, like, you don't have to do it, right? It's 300 polychromes. If you're not having fun, if you're stressed out about it, it's only 300 polychromes. Like, you don't have to force yourself. And then a lot of things is usually someone will have like 2 out of the 3 bosses that they don't mind fighting, but then they'll have that one boss that they despise. I'm like, bro, like, you don't have to do all 3. You're not forced to do all 3. Just do 2 bosses, get all your rewards, and just stop. You're not forced to do all 3
in a while. The first thing to understand is that Zenless Zone Zero is a live service game monetized by gambling to obtain and empower agents. That should be very obvious to anyone who plays the game. So it is no surprise that a game like that will provide challenges and encourage players to overcome them, while also selling super solutions to it. And that's okay. Whales and dolphins should feel rewarded for their purchases. For me, that in itself is a non-issue. My issue is how this situation has affected other players. So quick history lesson. When Deadly Assault launched in version 1.4, it launched alongside the infamous Hoshimi Miyabi. I won't talk about her in detail, but very briefly, Miyabi dominated every enemy in the game, especially in Deadly Assault. And that's no surprise when almost every cycle had a boss tailor-made for Miyabi's strengths. Some obvious culprits include Notorious Dead-End Butcher and Sacrifice Bringer. Butcher is weak to ice and ether and requires you to use those elements to stop him from charging up. Since no ether anomaly agents existed until Vivian, you either had to scrounge together a team centered around Anomaly Nicole or Sokaku, or simply use Miyabi to completely ignore the fight. And I say ignore intentionally, because Miyabi interrupts Butcher so frequently that he does not have a chance to do anything. As for Bringer, he is only weak to ice and will summon his God Arm, which is only breakable in the time you have with either a disorder or a super powerful move.
Yeah, like Bringer's arm, bro. Like in my HP inflation video, I was talking about how even in 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, when I was helping players, it was almost always against Bringer, right? And bro, people struggled with Bringer. Like, holy shit, the amount of times that I had to help someone clear for Bringer, it was crazy. Like, people really did struggle with Bringer. And you know, the common factor that almost every single one of these accounts that struggled to clear Bringer when I was helping them, what, chat, tell me, what was the common factor? Yep, no Miyabi. Yep, no Miyabi. Yep, almost every single time when someone was fucking struggling against Bringer, almost every single time they did not have Miyabi.
Again, Miyabi trivializes this interaction. When Hugo released, some players could not beat the arm because Hugo, the ice attacker, could not deal enough damage to it. Instead, some resorted to using Anomaly Mastery on Lycon and Lighter to get a disorder.
R2 showed me that.
That's how painful Bringer is to fight without Miyabi. I really enjoy the Bringer fight, but when he summons his God Arm, it's a mechanic designed to shill for Miyabi. It is quite literally a paywall.
Yo, Jimbo, my boy, what was that diabolical evil laugh?
Really a paywall.
I feel like he's about to conduct his evil plan. Oh, homie's about to do some devious shit.
To make a short story longer, Deadly Assault was already a mode designed to encourage endgame players to spend money. At present, this mode is blatant FOMO marketing, centered around enticing players with the fear of missing out on the—
Bro, do y'all remember? Who remembers? Let me go to my channel real quick. We'll come back. 33k views, 7 things all free-to-play players need to hear in zenless zzzero. In this video, I said, do not give in to FOMO. All right, who remember? Got any OGs in chat who remembers watching this video? Do not give in to FOMO and don't spend money on this shit game. And you'll probably say, oh, did you just call ZZZ a shit game? You damn right I did. Because all gacha games are shit games. We're all playing gacha slop. Do I enjoy my gacha slop? You damn right I do. Like, we're all enjoying our gacha slop. Right? Don't give in to FOMO and don't spend money on these shit games.
Centered around enticing players with the fear of missing out on the fun of getting high scores. For my next example, I will be referencing the Deadly Assault cycle available as of October 31st, 2025. I will not explain the details about these bosses, but just know that the Defiler is designed specifically for attackers, Miasmic Fiend for anomalies, and Wandering Hunter for rupture. It is relatively simple to obtain all 5,000 performance points against them, so at the very least, it is very accessible to get 1 star. And this is a change. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen. I'm so sorry. I was just paying attention to this based ass team. Yo, Jimba don't give a fuck. This team is based as Yo, Jimbo don't give a fuck. I was locked in on this team. I was actually like intrigued, my boy. I was intrigued by this team. I was like, holy shit, this is so based. For anomalies and Wandering Hunter for rupture. It is relatively simple to obtain all 5,000 performance points against them. So at the very least, it is very accessible to get 1 star. And this is a change from before, because some performance points had really specific and difficult requirements. What you are watching now is an example of these new performance points in action.
No, what we're watching now is the definition of based. Homie playing stun bee with we bears. Damn, we need to try this team out, chat. My Ambi's only fucking level 40, but hey, we need to try it out.
I am using the weakest possible team in the game. Regular A rank Ambi, Pan, who can't support the team without his additional, and Ben, who also can't support the team without his additional, against the Defiler. And I am still able to, quote, clear the end game. I keep hearing people say that Ambi got buffed, but I just don't see it. It's a terrible team.
My boy, yo, what is this diabolical bro? I mean, like, oh, okay, yo Jimbo, I need you to let me know, what is the evil plan? What are you concocting behind the scenes, my brother? Like, you are obviously concocting some diabolical, devious shit behind the scenes, and I want to know what it is.
But 50 polychromes is 50 polychromes. And this is all fine. I don't have any issues with this. At the very least, a halfway decently built team should be able to get a B rank. Likely you can get an A rank. However, for the 3 selectable buffs, one of them will have a condition locked behind Ether Veil, which only Lucia and Yitari can activate. What a coincidence! Those are the new agents they are currently selling. Another buff is slightly more lenient for attackers, but is clearly designed to favor Soldier Zero Ambi or Seed with Orphe. Combining all of this together, many players have voiced their frustrations. They could no longer get the scores they were getting with the teams they had been using. And many players pointed to HP inflation as the culprit, because
it's more than HP inflation though, right? That's what I said in my own video, and I'm assuming that's what Yo Jimbo is gonna say too. It's more than just HP inflation. It's a multitude of factors. HP inflation is one of the factors, but it's a multitude of factors. It's not just HP inflation. It's actually a lot of things.
Had very obviously increased since the mode launch. However, I am here to argue that HP inflation is not and never was the primary culprit.
Exactly.
The real reason some players are getting lower scores is not because of HP inflation. It's not just because of skill issues. It's not just because of agent builds. Those are all contributing symptoms, but despite what people say, none of them are the main problem. The primary issue with Deadly Assault, for why players are getting lower scores, is what I said at the very beginning. Zenless is a live service game monetized by gambling to obtain and empower agents, and the end game is balanced around this. If you are not getting the scores that you want, it's because you are not spending enough money. Wow, what a surprise. And I despise this. The high scores are reserved for the players who spend the most money or the right money at the right time. Hi, Lucia. Not for those who spend the time and effort perfecting their skills. Now, I want to be very clear. This is by no means an attack against any players who have financially invested into the game. If that is how you enjoy playing the game and you are financially secure, go for it. I want you to enjoy playing the game as you like and sharing your experiences with the community. Quick side note, I don't know where to put this in the script, but it's kind of funny. The Defiler super resists ice and cannot stay frozen. Miasmic Fiend, the anomaly boss, is neutral to ice but cannot stay frozen, and Wandering Hunter is weak to ice but cannot stay frozen.
Well, yeah, like there's a girl who likes to sit in the chair in Aura Farm that's been running rampant, so the devs were like, you know the meme, enough, you know, it's like, yeah.
And also has much higher anomaly requirements than every other boss. On top of the hidden 10% anomaly buildup nerf in Deadly Assault, this is very obviously the devs' way of saying, please stop using Miyabi and spend money on other agents.
I want to go back to something real quick. When he was saying, okay, 801 is the timestamp. But during this section, when Yojimbo was saying that the highest scores are reserved for the players who spend the most money, I don't think anyone, no matter what bracket you are, free to play, low spender, dolphin, whale, leviathan, people shouldn't be looking at other people's scores trying to down themselves, right? Like a great example is the other week on stream chat. We were watching a Sambi clear and someone said, I have the exact same team, but I scored 13k lower, right? Bro, comparison is the thief of joy, right? Like, don't bring yourself down for that kind of shit, man. Like, did you enjoy the team? Did you have fun? Don't look at other people's scores and, think less of yourself. That's not right, man. Don't ever do that. Like, as long as you are having fun and you're able to hit the goals that you want to hit in this game, like, and have fun, you should not be comparing yourself to others. Don't ever do that.
What you have been watching is my relatively invested Aftershock team against the Defiler. And you should be able to tell that the score is so much better than the previous one. Some of you might think I played better or had more fun. But the truth is that this was incredibly unengaging because I picked the correct agents with their best buffs against their best boss. The truth is that I had a more enjoyable time playing the Ambi, Pan, Ben team because I actually had to challenge myself to get a passable score. I have tried to stay calm up until now, but this next section is going to be a lot more impassioned. I play Zenless because I find it to be one of the most enjoyable and engaging games to play. At the same time, I despise every single FOMO aspect of this game. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Do you realize how discouraging it is to see messages, comments, or forums on social media from players talking about how they're afraid to get agents that they really enjoy? It could be for any reason. They really...
Oh, dude, I get that every day, though, Yojimbo. You kidding me? I get that every day. Every stream I do, every day on Discord. Yeah, every time I upload a YouTube video, I get comments like that, bro. Like, people will always say, oh, I'm scared to get so-and-so agent because of this. I'm scared to get them. I'm scared to get this for them. Like, oh my God, what if, like the most recent one, right? I just uploaded a 2.3 second half banner review for Eat Hari and Jufufu, right? And there's already comments on that video. People saying, I want Eat Hari, but I'm scared to get her because of this coming soon. Oh man, I want Jufufu, but I'm scared to get her because of... If you're playing a video game and you feel scared or anxious, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. Like, I get it. It's a gacha game, right? I get it. And I get that that's what the devs want you to feel. They want you to feel that FOMO. They want you to feel like, oh, you need to get the new best things. But at the end of the day, man, like, there has to be a line. You got to draw a line, right? You got to draw a line. You have to. If you continue to only pull what you hear is the best stuff, but you never pull something that you just really enjoy, like, bro, it can't be like this, man.
Enjoy the design, they enjoy their story, they enjoy their personality, their gameplay, whatever. They are afraid because that agent might not be... By
the way, I will say thank you to the donations after the video, just in the middle of the react. I see the donations. I promise I'm not ignoring y'all.
It is so hard not seeing a part of the community talking about meta this, meta that. Who should I pull for to beat the meta? Is this agent meta? How long will they stay meta relevant? Here's the answer to all of those questions. Only pull for new agents and don't bother getting attached to them because they won't be meta after 3 to 6 months.
True.
You want to get higher scores with Yixuan? Pull Lucia. Why? Because you like her? No, you fool. It's because she's the only one who can activate a specific Ether Veil part of a Deadly Assault buff.
Well, some people, I understand his point, but some people really do actually like Lucia, right? So, like, some people pull for their favorite characters and their favorite characters just so happen to be meta, right? That happens all the time. How many Miyabi mains are in my chat right now? There's almost 600 of you in chat right now, right? You guys did not pull for Miyabi just because she was meta. A lot of you pulled for Miyabi just because you loved her. But I do understand his point.
And guess what? 6 months later, they will introduce a new Rupture support called, I don't know, Nucia. Nucia will be the only one who can activate the totally unique and original Ether Shroud buff. That activates the Ether Shroud part of a Deadly Assault buff. I don't despise the discussion about the meta. It's a super fun discussion to have in a ton of games. But in Zenless, it only seems to serve the purpose of putting FOMO on a pedestal, a monolith that overshadows every aspect of this game. Yep. And I'm sick of it. So if you want to have the real long-term investment advice, here's the strategy. Pull for agents you enjoy using and actually enjoy your time playing the game. If you don't enjoy playing the game, why are you playing? Why? Stop playing.
Bro, I literally said that. Yo, chat, I literally said this word for word the other week. Remember, someone came in chat and was saying like they were losing interest in ZZZ, and I was like, brother, if you don't like the game, why are you playing? Stop forcing yourself to play something that you don't enjoy. Video games are meant to be fucking fun. If you are not having fun, why are you playing? As the God honest truth, why are you playing if you are not having fun?
Go play something you actually enjoy. Yes, I am gatekeeping. Stop wasting your time doing something you despise doing. Stop being a coward. Stop letting the MiHoYo live service gambling model and all the systems attached to that dictate your ability to enjoy the game. Give into the real FOMO. Fun only, meta omitted. And to show my conviction behind that.
Okay, but sometimes meta can be fun, right? Like what I said earlier, right? Like there's probably a lot of you who play meta teams or considered very good teams right now, but you play them because they're fun. You don't play them because they're necessarily meta. You play them because they're fun, right? But I understand what he's saying.
I am intentionally not getting 9 stars for the current Deadly Assault. But that's Sobapa doesn't.
No, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you fuck that. If there's no, the whole scoreboard in DA, bro, is so stupid. Like, let me see something here. Am I showing ZZZ now? This shit right here, this 195,000 total score ranking 0.04%. It means nothing. This means nothing. If people were worried about this score, please don't. This shit means nothing. It literally does not matter. It does not fucking matter. It does nothing. I don't get extra rewards for it. I don't get anything for it. And people who brag about this shit are disgusting. Are absolutely disgusting. If you ever see anyone bragging about their DA score, nigga, that's brother. It's a fucking gacha. No, this is absolutely disgusting.
I enjoyed playing the teams I used and the time I spent. That's what matters. I am the one in control over my mindset for how I enjoy my time, not the game. The game can keep its stupid rewards and badge numbers. Now with that out of the way, some of you might be surprised because I said that I enjoyed Deadly Assault. How can I enjoy a mode I've spent so long berating? Because fundamentally, Deadly Assault challenges you to test your skills, and I really enjoy that. And to prove that, I will leave you with one final showcase. I am not a great player, but I have more patience than most. So what I'm about to show you took 3.5 hours. The first 2.5 were to get the score I was looking for, and then I realized I wasn't recording any of it, so I spent another hour redoing it. And I ask that you focus only on the gameplay and skill execution. I am an okay Miyabi player using a terrible Miyabi team against a terrible boss for Miyabi with a worthless buff. And I want you to see what I see. I want you to see how exhilarating this game can be when you put your skills to the test, not your wallet. And I would love for you to share your experiences. about how you pushed yourself to overcome the personal challenges that you have set. Before I sign off,
when you put your skills to the test and not your wallet, understand people who do spend money. Like, let's say someone is like a dolphin. Let's say they spend like 50 to 100 a month. That doesn't mean that person's not having fun, right? That doesn't mean that person's not engaged.
I want to thank you for watching this far. This video is sponsored by viewers like you, and I greatly appreciate all the people who spent their time watching this. If you want to support this channel and content like this, just leave a comment or a like. That's enough. If you want others to see this, share it with them. Subscribe if you feel like it. And like I said, these videos are directly sponsored by viewers like you, not some big corpos. I have channel memberships for people who would like to become a sponsor
go support
of the channel.
Jimbo. He's cool.
I greatly appreciate your generosity and ask that you only do.
Okay, I think that's the end of the video though. It's just a DA clear, right? I would just be watching this. There's really nothing else to react to. Yeah, but yo, Jimbo's cool, man. I'll leave a link to this in the description if this gets turned into a video. Yeah, Jimbo, yeah, pretty good messages. Just the only thing I would say is it doesn't matter what bracket you are for spending. Anyone can have fun with this game. I'll be honest with you, I have met a shit ton of whales who really love ZZZ and have fun with it. And just like I've met a lot of free-to-plays who enjoy ZZZ and have fun with it. So it doesn't matter what bracket you are in terms of how much you spend, you can have fun with this game. But yeah, that was a pretty good one, man.